It's showtime. Facebook, I do not own the rights to this music. It's showtime, Chicago. We're live. We're live right here on 2 channels. We're live. We're live on Otis Mac, and we're also live for the first time on Heavy Diva channel. Yes, it's showtime. Can you hear me? I see you, Kelly. Hey, Delight, how are you, Lady Michelle? Emmanuel, Maurice, how are you, Big K? Do I look all right? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? I don't know. Am I on the other channel? Showtime! I'm Otis Mac, Chicago's Heavy Diva. Facebook, I do not own the rights to this music, but I'm here to hope you tonight. Grab your beverage and come on around the computer. Oh, we got some talking to do this evening. Oh, you see it? Houston, get ready. Houston, Texas, get ready. I'm coming. I'm coming this weekend. Splash 2019. Y'all get ready. Push the share button. Push the share button. I love you too, baby. Okay, I guess somebody was watching. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey. Oh, do I look all right? Hey, Jay Solo, what's up, baby? Emmanuel Willis, hey, baby. Yes. Y'all share the video. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Push the share button. Let somebody know we're here. Yes, listen, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavy Diva, and this is Cocktails and Conversations. Thank you so much for tuning in. If I can help somebody as I travel along the way, my living won't be in vain. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Cocktails and Conversation, episode number 18 for the year of 2019. Y'all might as well make some noise. I'm still here. Longevity. I'm still here. Listen, we're going to jump right into our hot topics tonight. And first of all, before we jump into our hot topics, let me just thank everybody for tuning in. Thank all of my viewers for your continuous support. And don't forget to go to my YouTube page. We are about to switch over in a little bit. We're going to switch over to Total YouTube. So make sure you go to and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavy Diva. That's Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavy Diva. Can you go to YouTube and just subscribe to my channel? I need the viewers. It's getting ready to happen. I've seen them do it, and I know it's working out for me. So would you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavy Diva on YouTube, okay? Because things are about to change. I'm here to help you. This is May. The month of May is foster parent, is National Foster Parent Appreciation Month. So to all of my viewers, my fans, all of my foster parents who have opened up their homes and their hearts and took in children who needed a place to stay, who needed some love and guidance, kudos to you, and we salute you tonight. And this whole month of May is National Foster Parent Appreciation Month, and we thank you and we do appreciate you. If I can help somebody as I travel along the way, my living won't be in vain. Also, I'm looking for sponsors for my show. So if you're interested in sponsoring, being a sponsor on Cocktails and Conversation, even my weekly morning spiritual vitamin, hit me up at oheavydiva@yahoo.com or just inbox me, honey. We'll announce your party, announce your business, and we'll make it happen, okay? So I am looking for sponsors, okay? We're going to move swiftly and professionally before I jump into my hot topics. Let me remind you this weekend, I will be the guest host, one of the guest hosts at Houston Splash. I'll be in Houston, Texas, Saturday, Sunday, coming back home Monday. And I'll be with the cast at Hamburger Mary's. I'll be in Galveston at the beach. I'll be at Hamburger Mary's in Houston. So you all meet me in Houston, Texas this weekend. Come and get a t-shirt. Come hug me. Show me some love. And I would love to meet you guys personally. I will be at Splash 2019. And Saturday, I'll be making a guest appearance Saturday morning at the day party with my sister Sophia and Tanisha McIntosh. They're going to be tearing the house down, honey. I'll be there. So thank you so much, Alexis. Thank you so much, Hamburger Mary. Thank you so much, Tony Powell and Sean and Derek, for having me down in Houston Splash 2019. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in Houston this weekend. Also, I'll be in McGee, Arkansas. I've never been there, don't know nothing about it, but I'll be in McGee, Arkansas, May 16th, 17th, and 18th. Y'all meet me in McGee, Arkansas. They say it's a little couple hours from Blytheville, so y'all come on see me. And also, I'll be in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Dupree Hawkins family reunion on May 30th through June 2nd. Also, June 2nd through the 3rd, I'll be in St. Louis for London's Legends Ball. So God is yet doing great things, whereas I'm glad. We're going to move swiftly and professionally. And don't forget, on Sunday mornings, you can join me on Sunday mornings. My Sunday morning spiritual vitamin is aired every Sunday on 95.1 FM. That's 95.1 FM on the D. Curtis Randall Sunday morning show. I'm here to help you. So tune in Sunday morning at 5:20 and 7:20 a.m. right before you get ready to go to Sunday school or early morning service. 95.1 FM. You can tune in for my Sunday morning spiritual vitamin. Let me jump right into our hot topics because I got a few things to talk about tonight, and I ain't gonna be before you long. I don't know, should I start with the hot or should I start with the not? How about this? You meet somebody at the club. You meet somebody at the church. You meet somebody at the bar. You meet somebody at the banquet, the dinner. You meet somebody out and about. And you find you're attracted to this individual. You and this individual find an attraction to each other. So you start communicating. One thing led to another. You start dating. You don't know this person. They don't know you. You're getting ready. You're beginning to you're meeting each other. You're liking each other, honey. You're doing things. You go on to dinner. You're hanging out. Let me get me a drink and I'll think that. Excuse my indulgence. You're feeling each other, okay? Now you all start dating. You've never met this person before, nothing like that. But you're attracted to this person. So, as fate would have it, you start dating, you start going out, dinner, movies, intimate times at home, laying up. You even got to the point where you fornicated, committed adultery, done what I call the nasty, the grown folk. You done things, that made you happy. Now it gets heavy, but it's groovy. You're feeling this person. You all are both clicking. Okay, watch this. This person invites you to meet the family. You met the mom, sisters and brothers, cousins, but they had a function for the grandmother who's turning 90 years old, and you haven't met the grandmother yet. Excuse my indulgence. During the same time, your grandmother is having a celebration that you need to be at. So you tell this person who you're dating, well, my grandmother's having a function, your grandmother's having a function. I want to try to make it to both. I want you to come to meet my grandmother, and I want to meet your grandmother. But what I'll do, prior to going to my grandmother's celebration, I'm going to stop by and be with you for a little while at your grandmother's celebration. Oh, it's going to get heavy. You get prepared and you call and say, baby, where's the celebration at? She sends the address to the celebration. You're going with your family, so you're not really paying no attention about the address. You get to the celebration, and the grandmother's celebration is actually your grandmother's celebration as well. You have been sleeping with your first cousin. You have been sleeping with your first cousin. You have fell in love with your first cousin, and you didn't know that you guys were related because she's the cousin from your mother's dad. Watch this. But they have different mothers. Same fathers, but different mothers. And you've had sex, you've made love, you've been intimate, and you wind up finding out that you all have the same grandmother. My. What do we do in situations like that? So you get to the celebration, your dad is there, all of your kinfolk is there, your grandmother's there, The lady you've been sleeping with is there. Her mother and everybody's there. And you realize, Lord, Betty is my grandmother. And Betty is your grandmother? And we've done some nasty shit. And we're cousins. What happens in situations like that? Somebody sent me this, and I want to ask my viewers your opinion. Somebody say bump and grind. Well, do we continue? Do we continue to see each other in a relationship or in a companionship capacity once we found out we're cousins? Well, keep in mind, these are my views and my opinions. Everybody think differently. It's heavy, but it's groovy. Well, if it was me, I'm speaking on Otis Mack. If it was me and I started dating somebody and we had been cutting up like cats and dogs and found out at the birthday party that we had the same grandmother, we had the same blood running through our veins, baby, I'm going to tell you something. I would be just devastated. I would be devastated. I would be devastated. And I tell you guys all the time, some things you need to take to your grave. I didn't know it happened. Will I continue? Will I continue? Baby, we have the same blood running through our veins. I feel you. I care about you. You care about me. But we have the same blood running through our veins, sugar. Will I continue to date you and do some of the nasty things that I've done with you? Oh my God. Yes. No, I'm just kidding. No. Honestly, I wouldn't. It would be hard. But I'm trying to see some of you all comments because I want your help because I don't know everything, but that's a deep situation, Dre. That's a deep situation. We're cousins and we fell in love and didn't know we were cousins and we have been doing the nasty and found out that we're cousins. Do we keep on doing the nasty like we didn't know nothing about it? Or do we stop? Somebody say that's just some nasty shit. Yes, but I didn't know if I known. Now, it's really nasty if you known and you continue. But if you didn't know, we live in a big society. We live in a big society. We meet a whole lot of people. I just found out just recently that one of my nephews, yeah, that's another topic, but I didn't know. But I found out via looking at Facebook, and I love him just the same. I love my nephew just the same. But we're distant, you know what I'm saying? They live in another state. So I don't see him that often, so I didn't know. But he's still my blood. So I'm going to absolutely not, it should end. D-Light Donnell say it should end. And I'm going to be real honest with you guys. It will have to end. It will have to end. It will have to end. And I would feel some kind of way knowing, baby, this is my cousin and the things that they've done to me and I've done to them was amazing. However, I didn't know. I'm trying to read some of y'all comments. Yeah, somebody say this is a topic for Jerry Springer. It is, but if you don't know, you don't know. But do you continue once you find out? Hell no. Let it go. I'm sorry it happened. Ooh, that would be really deep, Quentin. That'd be really deep. I would, somebody say, Maury, where are you? I would have to say, end it. Let me have a drink on that. Excuse my indulgence. May I get some ice, housekeeper, please? I would have to say, end it. Let it go. It was something that happened. You didn't know. You wasn't aware. You guys was blood related. And in life, we all make mistakes. Take that mistake, learn from it, and go on from it. And moving forward, when you meet somebody, asking their grandmama and grandfather name and stuff and all that bullshit. Where they from, a maiden name. Because, you know, we live in a big world and stuff like that do happen. I was having my uncle for years and didn't know until my granddaddy died. Somebody, oh my Lord, say they was having a, oh, yeah, and that happens. And it's a little different. Now I'm going to get a little deep now. Hey, Bevis. It's a little different. Thank you, baby. It's a little different when it's same sex. Because y'all just freaky and nasty. But male and female, what happens if you get the female pregnant? And the baby, y'all got the same blood running through your vein. It's a chance the baby can come out special, Down syndrome, bipolar, short on anything, you know what I'm saying? So it's important to practice safe sex. Practice safe sex, honey. Because nowadays you just don't know. So I hope to my viewer who sent that topic in, I hope I answered your question. I did answer to the best of my abilities. Well, they said after third cousin. Yeah, but they're not third cousins, honey. They're first cousins. Their mom just had they had the same daddy but different moms. Mm-hmm. Excuse my indulgence. So I think that relationship should end. I think you should go to church and get baptized again and wash yourself. Let them pour oil on your ass, honey. Rub yourself down with some peppermint body wash, honey. You know, I just don't know. But that's deep, and I hope I can help you with what you know. I just hope. Read some of the comments, see what some of my folks say. We're gonna end this nasty stuff right now. I mean, we say nasty, but we was loving it while we was doing it. We was loving it while we was doing it. It was only, and watch this, if we hadn't went to grandmama's 90th birthday party, we'd have probably still been doing it. And if I had to work that day, I wouldn't have came to grandmama's 90th birthday party. So I wouldn't have never known my grandmama, your grandmama, so we'd have still done it right after the birthday party. So come on now, let's be honest. So, but once you find out, let it go. Yes, it will have to end. Thank you, Kevin. Yes, it would have to end. End it tonight, Mac, right? End it right now. It's over. I love you. Matter of fact, I don't even want to see you no more. Cause, ooh, girl, because the way you threw down, and you my cousin? Girl. Oh, that's deep. Isn't that a hot topic? Isn't that, somebody will keep having her, now I ain't gonna keep having mine, excuse my indulgence. So, hope I can help you, baby. Hope that helped you. Let me move on, because that thing just, let me cross that out. I don't ever want to go through that again. Listen, you're an Uber driver. Uber driving, you're dating this individual, and you had just left their house and decided you're going to drive Uber later tonight because they said, baby, you know, I got to go to bed because I got to get up early in the morning. I got an early day at work, and I'm going to get me some sleep. I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm really exhausted, and I'm going to bed. Okay, sugar, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll chat tomorrow. But so you drive Uber and you decided on the way home you're going to turn on your Uber app, Uber or Lyft. You're going to turn on your app, got a few rides, driving around, dropping folk off. All of a sudden, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, you still out there. Your Uber app dings, and you got to pick up a passenger. You pick up the passenger get in the car, a tall, tantalizing, wonderful young man, and you and him are conversing on the ride, and you never paid attention to where you was taking him to. You was just driving, and the navigation say turn right, turn left, and 6 miles. Woo, woo. Make a long story short, where you going this time of night? You know me, ain't nothing open this time of night but hospital of the legs, and don't look like you sick. Excuse my indulgence. And the pastor tell you, baby, I'm finna go take care of a little business. You know what I'm saying? Do a little something. Late night. I ain't sick, so I'm going to lay it down. Okay, you getting all hot and bothered. It's like, all right, I wish I was going with you. So you just driving. And as you're driving and you get to your location, you realize the location that he's going to is your date's house that you just left a few hours ago. It's a ranch-style home, so ain't nobody living upstairs or downstairs. It's a ranch-style home, so he's going to your friend's house who told you he had to wake early in the morning, so he going to bed. So you the Uber driver, and you done dropped another date off at your companion's house. What do you then do? Do you drop him off and keep going? Do you drop him off and walk in with him? Do you drop him off and then make a call and say, boo, what you're doing? No, there's no need to call and say, boo, what you're doing, because you know what he's doing. The passenger just told you he's finna go tear something off, but your little boyfriend just told you he was going to sleep because he had an early start in the morning. Excuse my indulgence. So in a case like that, what would you do? I'm going to open the floor to my audience. I'm going to open the floor to my audience. What would you do? You drop a date off at your lover's house, who's supposed to be sleeping and resting because he has an early start in the morning, and you driving Uber and you drop him off at your lover's house. Hey, niece. Hey, Tasha. What do you do? I need to hear some of your views. I need to hear, Dickie, you just nasty. You just a nasty fat girl from Detroit. I could look at you the same. I could look because okay, that's cousin. I'm speaking of the Uber driver now. Let's move forward. Y'all still stuck on that cousin topic. Y'all just nasty. Okay, somebody said, surprise, surprise. BK, what would you do? Oh, here we go. Hang on. Okay, what my niece said. Clutch your pearls. That's right. Because keep in mind, these are my views and my opinions. So, Otis, what would you do? You driving Uber and you drop your little date, you drop somebody off at your date's house who told you they was tired, couldn't see you no more tonight because they was tired, they had an early start in the morning. Excuse my indulgence. And then you drop a date off at their house. What do you do? Well, I'm going to tell you, these are my views and my opinions. And I'm a strong black man. You understand me? I know who I am, and I know whose I am. Excuse me. But let me tell you what I would do. Once I pulled up to that house with my passenger, I said, oh, you going to 1313? Yeah, that's my guy. Ooh. Oh, okay. Good, I know him. That's my guy too. So let's go up and have Old Beverage. You know, I like Old Beverage. And what I would do, I would walk up to the door with him. I would. Hey, I knew you was tired, but I bought you somebody by here. I bought you somebody by here. I guess you want to tuck you in, sing you a lullaby song, read a story or something, because you couldn't sleep. That's what I would do. And then guess what I would do? I would turn around and I would go back to my car and I would continue driving Uber. You know why? Because I'm better than that. Because this right here, this right here. See, when you know what you bring to the table, you don't worry about eating alone. So if that's what you wanted to do, I'm cool with that. I just want, one thing what I don't want to do, and I don't want you all to do, is live in doubt, live in confusion. Let them know, okay, boo, here's the guy you sent the Uber for. I know he's here. God bless you. God love you. And motherfuck you. I'm done. I'm done. Bitch, I could have tucked you in. Hello, I could have sang you a song. I could have. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good. When people show you who they are, believe them. No, we're not going in together. No. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm better than that. Because I have dignity. I have dignity. You understand me? But I will go to the door and let them know that I know. I'll let them know that I know. You ain't pulling nothing over my head. What you can do is lose my number, but you can give it to him. So we're going to move on past that. I'm trying to listen. Somebody said call 911, then walk in with them. There's no need. Watch it. And that's why a lot of people are in jail and in situations that they're in. There's no need. There's no need. I'm better than that. Baby, I ain't finna fight you, hurt you, and you damn sure ain't finna hurt me. I promise. Wait, I'm gonna lie. Promise you that. But you gotta learn to give yourself more credit than that. If that's what you want, you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Because in all actuality, and this is real talk, you've been hoeing around yourself anyway. You just ain't got caught. Real talk, real talk. So we're going to move on past that. You're in a relationship and both of you all work full time. They got their house, you got your house. How often should you spend time together? Baby, when we find time. Baby, I'm a paper chaser. I'm a paper chaser. I'm a paper chaser. I'm a paper chaser. Paper chaser. So boo-boo, you got your house and I got my house. We're filling each other. How often should we spend time together? As often as we can. You know, sometimes, you know, it's not as often as you might want. It might not be as often as I might want. But sometimes, baby, I gotta make a coin. I gotta make a coin. When it all boils down to it, boo-boo, you need to make a coin. I'm trying to make this thing work. You know, you work weekends, I work weekends. You know, we work in these long hours. We're going to try to make it do what it do. And let me tell you this, and I'm going to take my seat. People will find time to do what they want to do. I don't care what nobody say. People will find time to do what they want to do, period. You understand me? I got some friends, honey, I juice at lunchtime because I'm a little busy during the week, honey, and I live so far. So you home for lunch? Okay, I'm going to come back, get a little sandwich. You know what I'm saying? End of conversation. So it's to say, how often should you spend time together? When you find the time. A lot of times you got to find the time. Work, and bills have to be paid. Excuse my indulgence. I'm moving right along. Time is so going quick. I'm moving right along. You're dating somebody. You're feeling somebody. You're vibing together. Everything is cute and copacetic. And for some reason, he gets sick, you know, been sick a little while, so he decided to go take a HIV test. You went with him, and he took the HIV test, and you both took an HIV test, and his came back positive and yours came back negative. Do you continue the relationship? Well, are you grown? That's totally up to you. HIV is HIV. You understand me? It's not like it was 20 years ago. You can live successfully with HIV. So if you're dating somebody and you really love that person and you find out that that person is HIV positive and you are not, do you continue the relationship? I'm going to let that choice be yours. You know what I'm saying? What happens if you find out you got diabetes and he don't? Does he leave you because you got to be on insulin? What happens if you get gout? What happens if your cholesterol is high? What happens if you got heart failure? What happens if you have congested heart failure? What happens if you get cancer? Do you leave them there? Hell no. Maybe you hang on in there, because the race ain't given to the swift nor the strong, but the one who endures to the end. That was a dumb-ass question for somebody to send in to me. Anyway, but it's totally up to you, and I'm going to say that, and I'm going to move on past that, because this is 2019. We're not even living in that dilemma anymore. Are you following me? Because a whole lot of folk who you dated before you dated the folk that you would now have been HIV positive, they just didn't tell you. End of story. We're going to move swiftly and professionally. Okay, you and I don't know, I guess this must be Relationship Wednesday, honey, because I got so many hot topics about relationships. Threesomes. Is it ever okay to bring a third party into your relationship? Now, keep in mind, these are my views and my opinions. They're my views and my opinions. Is it ever okay to bring a third party into your relationship? Let me say this, and I'm going to take my seat. Boo, if you need to bring somebody else into our relationship, then I don't need to be in that relationship, because I know what I bring to the table. You understand me? So no. Now, some folk like that. Some folk like, got open relationships. Now, keep in mind, let me have a beverage. Excuse my indulgence. These are my views and my opinions. So if you want to bring somebody in there, I ain't gonna be there. You understand me? Because I know I throws down. Girl, let me tell you something. I hang from the chandelier. Who? So if I ain't enough for you and you need to bring somebody else in a relationship, maybe we don't need to be in a relationship. Because I'm real selfish when it comes to that. Because if it's going to be me and you, it's going to be me and you. It ain't going to be me and you and Jackie or me and you and David. It's going to be me and you. But some folk, and I have some great buddies who have open relationships who are all for that. Yeah, come on in. Let's all get together. That's just not who I am. If I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you need to move on. You just need to move on. I'm just different than that. I know my sister Dickie, she's nasty. Her mother was nasty. Her sister Katrina's nasty. And they like to have threesomes, foursomes, sixsomes, eightsomes, and 9.5somes, because she had a handicapped boy in there one time. But I just don't do that. But if you need to bring somebody else into our bedroom, I don't need to be in the bedroom. These are my views and my opinions. Keep in mind, they're my views and my opinions. If we are in a loving, committed relationship, no, we're not going to have a threesome. We're not. I'm big enough, I can be two, you can be one. That's as far as it goes. Ain't no other female nigga laying up in between us. Hell no. Hell no. Because what happens if I put this thing on her or him and they fall in love? Then you going to be mad. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. But it all depends on where you guys are at mentally. Excuse my indulgence. It depends on where you're at. If I'm not enough for you, and you need something other than all this that I got, you ain't finna do it with me. One thing I believe in, what I don't know won't hurt me. And another thing I believe in, stop going looking for shit because you might find something out you don't want to find out. You understand me? But, sometimes if you want, that's why I tell you all the time, there is no tops and bottoms and role playing in relationships. If we're in a relationship, we're in a relationship. You ain't going to always be jumping up and down up in me. Because I like to do some jumping up and down my goddamn self. You ain't gonna always be giving me no motherfucker. Oh, excuse me. You ain't gonna always be giving. Oh Lord, forgive me. You ain't. No. We the happy medium right there, but we're gonna be doing each other. Hello, sunshine. No. But everybody's different. I'm a little different than everybody. I'm not selfish when it comes to, I like to, hello. But we don't need nobody else. No. We don't, So, and I know some folk is on here right now who's used to, they got open relationships. I don't believe in them. I just don't. And I'm not saying they don't work. They just don't work for me. Some folks don't like pork. I do. You know what I'm saying? But that open stuff, not a relationship. Now remember, I said relationship, not an arrangement. I've been in threesomes and foursomes and fivesomes and arrangements. But arrangement is different from a relationship. Let's be clear. Thank you, Kevin. Let's be clear. So no, we ain't gonna be in a relationship. You gotta bring somebody else in there. No, hell no. Hell no. If I ain't enough for you, and all this, whoa. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're going to move on. What time? Okay, I got 15 minutes. But we're going to move on. Go where you are appreciated and not just tolerated. I don't care where it is. Work, home, church, fraternity, sorority, organization. Keep in mind that all of these things you are voluntarily involved with. Are you following me? When you go to work every morning, you actually go to work because of the choice that you made to go to work. If you are at a workplace and you're not happy in that place, there's no need to complain to me. You need to complain to the man in the mirror because you took that job. And if you're not happy at that job, you need to find you another job where you can be happy at. That makes a whole lot of sense to me. You understand me? I told you last week, I did not take my job to go and find friends. I went to make a coin. I started working for the department to make coinage. I wanted coinage. I needed coins. I got enough friends outside of my workplace. I don't need no friends in my workplace. Bitch, you ain't got to ever speak to me because you don't sign my check the state of Illinois do. However, if you're not happy in a place, excuse my indulgence, stop complaining about it and fix it. Do something about it. Are you following me? That was a young man. I'm going somewhere with this. That was a young man who went to do praise and worship at a church. He was a visitor there. They went to do praise. He and his group went to do praise and worship at a church, and the minister of music told him, "Boo, you don't wear earrings. We don't wear earrings up in here, and so you got to take those earrings out." Okay, well, let me share this with you. If you come to my house and I say you can't smoke up in here, damn it, you can't smoke up in here. End of story. You can't smoke up in here. Now, if you enjoy coming here, you just know you got to go on the lanai and smoke. You can't smoke in my house. If you have a problem with that, then you just don't come to my house. If I go to a restaurant and the food is not good, I'm not going to continue to go to that restaurant. I'm going to go to another restaurant where I can have a good meal. Are you following me? So the minister of music told him that you could not wear earrings in our church. The young man complied, and he took his earrings out. I don't see what the hell earrings got to do with you delivering a message and going to heaven. I don't understand that, but we're going to get to that in just a few minutes. He went on to say that one of his supporters who came to just support him in the praise and worship service, she wasn't even singing, had just got off work, so he picked her up a pair of jeans and a blouse and stuff, and she slipped that on and took off her scrubs from work. And then the minister of music went on to say, well, since the people who are with you, they can't sing praise and worship here. You can't lead praise and worship here because we don't allow homosexuals and or lesbians to lead praise and worship in our church. The young man, I'm paraphrasing, was like, baby, homosexuals, and who the homosexual? Who the lesbian? She's just getting off work. And actually the young lady who was just getting off work wasn't even singing. She just came to support her brother, her friend. Watch this. I'm going somewhere with this. So he said, well, you're suspect. Bitch, church service would have been over. They wouldn't have had no type of service there that night because I would have aired the building. What do you mean you're suspect? So watch this. Now watch this. It's heavy, but it's groovy. Watch this. And the pastor responded and said that if you're suspect that you're homosexual or gay or lesbian, you can't function in this church. I didn't say you can give your tithes and offering, but you couldn't be in leadership in this church because you're suspect. Well, now let's go back to this biblically, and this is not a biblical show, but scripture says, this is not a biblical show, that we shouldn't be judgmental. We shouldn't judge people. Are you following me? I have a friend who was the baby of a family, and he was raised by 11 sisters. He's the youngest of 11 sisters. He had 11 girls and one boy. He was raised by his sisters. Watch this. He's got some little girl in him because he was raised by girls. But he's not a girl. He's not gay. He's married. He got 4 beautiful children. And he loves his wife, but he has some feminine tendencies. He says some things, he reads, he cuts up, but I'm telling you, there's nothing gay about him. So you mean to tell me that if you think he's suspect, he's not welcome to function in your church? So you suspected he might be gay because he had a high-pitched voice and he sings high and he has little feminine gestures. And that comes if you're a mama boy. Watch this. If you're a mama boy, you can pick up feminine gestures. If you're a baby who watches, if you go to church, you can pick up feminine gestures. And you don't have to be feminine, but you can pick up gestures. Watch this. I'm going somewhere with this. Excuse my indulgence. But, so the pastor said, if you're suspect, if we think that you might be gay, you can't function here at this church. Well, let me share this with you. That's a bunch of bullshit. But that's what you say, that's what you think, and I will not be attending that aggregation. So if I come to church with my earrings and you tell me that we don't wear earrings in our church, it's my choice to decide to take them out or go on back to the White Castle, go on to Wendy's, give me some tea, go on home, or go to another church. That's a choice we have to make. And what I want you guys to realize in the sound of my voice, that we in life, we have choices. We have choices. Now, I can't sing in your choir, but I can still pay you my tithes and offering. I can't lead praise and worship, but I can still pay you my tithes and offering. That's not going to happen. And watch this. You have to understand and realize you got to be mindful what you allow people to say to you. You understand me? Because like me, you ain't just going to say anything to Otis Mack. I'm respectful. I'm not going to be disrespected. You're not going to say anything to me out of hand. And if you see, when I was a child, I spoke as a child and I done childish things. Now that I became a man, I put away my childish ways. I'm not going to allow you to say anything out of the way to me, because I'm a full version of 42 years old. You understand me? Now, if you don't want me to wear my earrings and sing praise and worship, let me say, first of all, I don't have to sing praise and worship here at this church, because first of all, it was a free gig. I wasn't even getting paid for it. Now that my workplace, if I go to work and my boss tell me, well, Miss Mack, you can't wear earrings on the floor, then because I'm getting some coinage, let me take these girls off, because they don't make or break me. Because I'm not going to let these earrings interfere with my coinage. I'm not going to let that happen. But if it's a free gig, bye, Felicia. Girl, bye. Have several seats. Have several seats. I don't have to sing praise and worship here tonight. If you don't want me to sing here, God bless you. God love you. All that other shit. Because I can go to White Castle. I can go down to Club Escape, go see Ruffy or something. I ain't got to be here. I was doing y'all a favor. This was a free gig. Girl, bye, Felicia. But let me tell y'all, I'll need you all to stop letting people just say anything to you. Just say anything to you. Just say anything to you. Oh, you suspect to be homosexual, and I'm suspected to tell you to kiss my ass too. How about that? How about that? No, you just don't let folks do that. See, God is a God. He's a loving God. He's a caring God. What if I need to be delivered? What if I come looking for something? What if I come wanting to be needing some help? So you think I don't need no damn help because I ain't homosexual. I'm bisexual. You bi, I'll be sexual. So what about the whole message? What about the reason we even go to church? Do we go to church to be humiliated and assaulted and talked down to? Now, you suspect that this young man was a homosexual, but you know Deacon Rayford is a hoe. You know Sister Mary is a hoe. You know you a hoe. But you suspect this young man is a homosexual. Shame on you, Pastor. Shame on you. Shame on you. And to that young man in your singing aggregation, honey, go somewhere else. Go where you are appreciated and not just tolerated. And from now on, if they ain't got no coinage for you, you ain't got to sing praise and worship. Let them get somebody else to sing it. That's all. Let them get somebody else to sing it. I got other things. You can go clean your house. Go spray. Disinfect your house. Go dish. Anything. But go play bingo. B1. I9. Don't let nobody talk down to you and talk to you any old way. How dare you? You tell me I can't wear earrings in your church. Bitch, I don't like that suit you got on. Take that off. I ain't got to be up in here. You know, church has gotten to be a whole business here. You know, church folk know how. You get them right where they get you at. You get them. Don't be mad about it. Just move on. Move on. Stop giving your money to these people. And just because you belong to church don't mean you got to give your tithe or offering there. Let my pastor say something I don't like. I'm sending my tithes and offering to Corinthian Temple somewhere else. Because you won't get these little $400 this Sunday. Not this Sunday, Reverend. because you're going to respect me, because we all are dealing with something. He said, if you're suspect. And then he went on to say, I don't like watching the dead. But, you know, some of you church folk are too damn deep for me. You're too damn deep for me. You're too damn deep for me. And if he didn't say nothing, oh, Deacon so-and-so would have sure said something, and damn it, Otis Mack would have sure said something. I would have. And that's why churches ain't running over like they used to be. Because you all are too damn deep. Y'all too deep. Y'all doing a whole lot. You ain't finna do that to me, not when I'm paying my money. You ain't finna do it to me. I used to sing with the squad. I still love the squad to death. But I didn't like how the visionary was talking to those older women and those people and saying shit. You don't treat people like that. People will respect you if you be honest with them and be faithful and appreciate it. You got to make folk appreciate you. Now, I'm not saying that because the pastor preach on sissies, I'm mad and he shouldn't preach on being gay. No, but the Bible says you need to preach the whole Bible. Don't just be targeting the punks. Target them hoes. Target them thieves. Target them liars. Target them adulterers. Target everybody. Sin is sin. What I don't like what I call sin pickers. You pick which sin we gonna touch on. Well, I'm gonna get those lesbians. I'm gonna get them sissies. But I ain't saying nothing about them hoes. Bye, Felicia. No, you got to preach it on now. It's 4-5 Sundays in the month. I need to hear something about everybody. Not just one person now. Don't be picking them now. And some folk love you, but they don't like what you do. Just like me. Most folk love me, but some folk don't like that I'm a controversial blogger. And I understand that. But I have other things to do. So I don't have to sing with you. I don't have to come to your church. I don't have to direct your choir. I ain't got to be at your Bible class. I ain't got to be there because I have what they call bookings. Bookings, honey, all over the country. See, God will open doors for you. Now, just because you might not like what I do in the doors that he opened for me, oh, well, by Felicia. But God will open doors. What my success is not surrounded about how you feel about me. You understand me. You understand me. You understand me. Do you? And you all in the sound of my voice need to understand that. You are who you are. You understand me? So all that extra that these folks try to belittle you, you know, God don't like ugly. And he ain't too fond about pretty either, baby. You know, you going to hell. But, baby, you shouldn't be judging me because you got some things that you are dealing with yourself. The Bible says cleanliness is next to nasty. Cleanliness is next to holiness. You understand? I bet your house is nasty, baby, you're going to hell. You're going to hell. Come on now. Stop letting folk talk to you anyway and do anything to you. Go where you are appreciated. Go where you are celebrated and not just tolerated. Don't let nobody talk. It's a choice, children. It's a choice. And when you all understand and realize that it's a choice that I make to come here, you'll be a whole lot better off. Excuse my indulgence. There are places you can go who would really appreciate you. There are places you can go who needs you, who wants you. Honestly, God, there are. You don't have to go to a church because they got 5,000 members because the pastor don't know you no way. You can go somewhere and help somebody. You understand me? Don't let folk treat you like that. And I'm here to hope you. I wanted to leave that with you tonight because I listened to the boy and the pastor, and he said, I wasn't going to say nothing, but since he said something, nigga, have several seats. Have several seats. Because that ain't right. God is a God of love. Listen, I'm Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavy Diva. This has been Cocktails and Conversation episode number 18. I'm here to hope you. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning for my Thursday morning spiritual vitamin. Y'all tell me where you're from. Don't forget, I'll be in Houston, Texas this weekend at Splash 2019. I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And tune in Sunday morning, 95.1 FM, to the D. Curtis Randall Morning Show for Otis Mack's Sunday morning spiritual vitamin. Listen, I love you. God bless you, and good night. Bye-bye. I said bye.